You know, I was once a judge on Shark Tank. There was 5 companies that day. I remember a young man by the name of Steven Jobs pitching his company Apple, and I laughed him out of the room. I said, Steve, chump, you won't get a dime of my money for your dog shit business. I regret that day. Turns out he made it something of himself. But he never forgot those words. I like to think I motivated him. And in the end, only one of us is still standing.
I live in Sand City, California, but like many women, I've developed issues with my body image. A lot of times when I looked in the mirror, I didn't like what I saw, and that affected my confidence. My product taught me it doesn't matter how other people see me. What matters is how I see myself. I need an investment from the shark so I can increase production and lower costs. If I don't get an investment,
what is this product?
I lose everything. I really hope the sharks can see my vision.
Wait, what is the product?
In front of women everywhere.
I'm so confused. Why is it flashing back between a production warehouse and a mirror and jogging? What is the product? It can't be a funhouse mirror. It cannot be a funhouse mirror. No way. No way!
My company is the Skinny Mirror. No. And I'm seeking $200,000 in exchange for 20% of my company. The Skinny Mirror sets a revolutionary new standard. Whether we admit it or not, almost everyone can relate. How we feel about ourselves largely affects how other people see us. The Skinny Mirror design offers a subtle, believable, slimming reflection designed to help you feel good about your body. Every day, and you like what you see. Would any of you like to come try out the Skinny Mirror?
Boy, do I need that.
This has got to be one of the worst ideas I've ever seen in all of Shark Tank. What an awful... It's literally like a funhouse mirror for your house so you could like delude yourself. But you know, because you bought it. It'll probably make you feel worse because you're like, if you're the type of person that buys this, then you're probably really self-conscious about it. And then you're going to look in the mirror and you're going to know, first of all, that it's a lie. But even if you believe it, then you're going to go to another, you're going to like leave the house or see a different reflection or see your reflection in the bathroom. And then you're going to, it's just, this is not a replacement for like feeling comfortable with yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you could buy a funhouse mirror, then buy therapy. That is a better solution. This is not a solution.
How many mirrors have you sold?
We've sold about 350 units. And
for how much?
Total of $85,000.
Is it all clothing stores?
Yes, and hotels.
Oh, so it's not consumers. In other words, it's a falsehood based on the premise a retailer can sell a dress because it looks better on somebody.
She did open with the fact that it was all about like looking good, feeling good. She opened with a consumer forward angle, but yeah, clearly it's for stores. But even still, there's no brand here. The mirror design probably isn't patented. So if this did work, like if for whatever reason this increased sales, stores would just cut you out and buy the mirror directly. They could just make it directly. There's no way they would need to go to your company to get a bunch of these mirrors for all their stores. You don't have any.
We had a market study done in Sweden last year. The women who were using the Skinny Mirror bought almost 20% more clothes.
Well, of course they did.
Women were more satisfied with their bodies.
Do some of the stores not tell customers and some do?
None of them. There's no way they tell the customers. By the way, this is a funhouse mirror. That wouldn't work. Yeah, it's essentially just lying in the store. I mean, it's not the sleaziest thing to do happen in the beauty industry, but I can't imagine it's even that effective. Otherwise, everyone would use these.
We've had big name retailers call us for a quote and asked us to remove the logo on the bottom right corner of the mirror. So that would have been a $700,000 order. But when I started this company, I said this mirror would not be used to deceive anyone. And that's why I told them.
It's doing it every day.
So.
Listen, I don't say this often, but bitch, you should have taken the order. What are you talking about? That tiny little logo in the bottom right was your moral stance? You're selling these to stores anyway? That's crazy. That's just bad business. What are you talking about?
I deal in reality. I will not be part of this sham, because that's what it is.
Okay, that's fine.
And look, you can smile all you want, but the truth is you're lying to people. I'm out, but I also forbid any other shark in investing in that. That's it.
Oh,
why does your pitch?
You're lying to people.
I mean, he's being a little abrasive, but it does. She keeps changing the tactic. She's presented it like 4 different ways in this pitch. I understand it's her business and she's got to sell, and she turned down $700,000 a few days ago. Now she just needs an investment, but this is not a moral high ground business. Neither is, you know, Nike. Nike's got, you know what I'm saying? You can own up to that. You can be like, hey, yeah, this is what we do. We sell mirrors that help sell clothes. Stores love us. Just own up to that and then be on. I don't like that she's like dancing around it and then making a bunch of different justifications.
Belinda, I don't think there's anything wrong with the product. Women in general and many men love anything that makes them look better, that makes them feel better. Where it falls apart and they look great in that outfit and then they take it home and they obviously look bad, they're not going to be happy.
Unless they have a skinny mirror at home.
Belinda, I've got some issues.
That's the solution. If we replace every mirror in the world with a skinny mirror, our total addressable market is the fucking globe. Yeah, that's the hustle. That's the grussel.
Why did you come up with this?
Because I had a fat mirror and I had no idea it was adding 10 pounds to my reflection. I started to develop body insecurities. Pretty active, I eat healthy. I've never really had body issues before. How could this mirror affect how I feel about my body? That's why I need your help. I want to share this with the world and help.
I will say that right there was a better pitch than everything she said before. It's still not enough. Doesn't change anything for me. But at least like she connected it to her story and there, you know what I'm saying? Like, why did you wait until 4 different tactics and to say like your honest reason for
live an unhealthy lifestyle? And I can't get behind that. I'm out.
Most women want to be thinner than they are. But there's a difference between being in a retail place and having a mirror that, in Kevin's words, deceives you into thinking that you look better, and then you make a purchase. That's a huge problem for me. I have to be out.
Good luck, Belinda.
Okay.
Yikes.
She was very
She
positive.
had an amazing attitude. She could take a lot.
Check how it did. I'll look it up. The skinny mirror. The skinny mirror is the world's first $2 trillion company. It beat Apple to become... Holy shit, they missed out. The skinny mirror sparked outrage in public, and the business was terminated in 2018. Shit. Oh, I was a little bit off.
Hello, Sharks. My name is Rob Boulay.
And I'm his sister-in-law, Laura Riley.
And we are Switch Witch from Salem, Massachusetts. Sharks, we are seeking $55,000 for 25% equity in our company.
Okay.
For parents, the scariest part of Halloween
Small business.
is too much candy. Switch Witch is a children's book and doll that solves that problem. Hey, guys.
Hi.
The problem is too much candy on Halloween. That's the problem. That is your problem statement.
On over here.
Wow, look at all of your candy.
Wow.
Hey, we're going to read the Switch Witch story. The sun goes down. It's time for bed. Leave your sweets with your Switch Witch friend. When
All right,
kind
guys, pour your candy
goodbyes
in the
have
bucket.
all been
Switch
said.
Witch is coming tonight.
No
Switch
shot.
Witch is coming. Dump it all in.
No shot.
Lie right there.
No shot.
While you're asleep, words will ring. You might hear your Switch Witch sing. Switch-a-zing! Switch these treats for a special thing.
Guys, wake up. Look, look.
Your gift
You
is
guys got
there,
gifts.
said
All
and
your
done.
candy. Thanks so much. Good job,
guys.
Great costumes, guys.
What the fuck? So now you have to read a fucking book? Make a whole fucking show out of it? Throw their candy away and buy them presents? On Halloween? You added more work for the parents? And the kids are mad because they don't get their candy?
Bye.
Sharks, we know our product is fun for kids and a problem solver for parents. But we need your help in this magical journey to take Switch
They're
Witch
trying to invent a
every
new
household across
fucking...
America every Halloween.
So let me get this right.
This is so fucking bad. Holy shit. Bring back the funhouse mirror. I'll invest. Belinda, I'll invest anything. Bring it back. Just not the Switch Witch. They're inventing a new Santa Claus of Halloween. It's ridiculous.
Rob, let me understand the concept.
Yes.
I'm a child. I go out
Yes, you are.
trick-or-treating. I come home with my candy. I dump it after all that candy I look forward to all year, and you give me this in exchange.
Actually, the Switch Witch...
It sounds even dumber when you lay it out like that. That is fucking stupid. I have said this like multiple times now, but this is literally the dumbest one. This is probably the dumbest idea in Shark Tank history. This is dumber than the fucking bacon alarm clock. This is a really, really stupid idea. Unless you're giving him a Nintendo Switch. Wait, unless it's the Nintendo Switch Witch. and you dump your candy in a box and Nintendo Switch comes out. That is the only time that'll work. But that's an expensive proposition.
You said the concept's been around for a while.
Correct. So that's why
this is public domain.
It is.
So tell us what it costs
Yeah, like,
you.
bro, even if in some fucking miracle universe this takes off, there's still no business for you. Like, if I'm a parent and the Switch like takes off and it's like every kid knows about it, then I'm still just taking my kid's candy and giving him a gift. I'm not buying your package and your storybook and your little witch. Even if your stupid idea comes true, I'm still not giving you money. Your business is still shit. This is such a bad idea that even if they could have a magic wand and make the Switch Witch a real fucking thing that everybody cares about, it would still be a bad business. That's crazy. You need 2 genie wishes to make this a good idea.
We sold 815 units in our first season. 52% was online. Our sales were 15,700.
Parents are having a hard time.
That's not enough,
Why
man.
didn't it take off?
We feel it did. I mean, it was our first season. We did those sales in
$15,000 is
we did
nothing.
those sales in 1 month from grassroots.
And look, for an investor, this is a non-proprietary plush doll with no brand. I think you should take the cue from what actually happened in Salem. In the old days, they used to burn the witches. If I were you, I'd take this behind the barn and burn it.
I feel like Mr. Wonderful spends the first half of every pitch ignoring what they're saying and thinking of a pun. Some kind of roast on their topic, and then he busts it out so he can get a good line on TV.
Because I think it sucks. I'm out.
I love Halloween. I love the idea of getting free candy, so I can't get behind it. I'm out.
Okay, thank you, Robert.
Robert, it's not for you, if that's what your worry is. Nobody's trying to stop you, a grown 50-year-old adult, from eating candy if you want to. Nobody's going to switch your candy, Robert, if that's what you're worried about. Robert sounded fucking concerned that if he invested in this thing, his Halloween candy would be taken away when he goes trick-or-treating.
So many days of Hanukkah. Same as with the elf. It's on the shelves for so many days. But here it's like a one-night, one-time thing. I'm out.
It's not. It's
Lori,
not.
can I translate what you just said? Your idea sucks.
All right, you don't gotta be.
Halloween is a
I'm
$7
not-
billion industry.
You just broke the cardinal rule. You just broke the cardinal rule.
I know what he's gonna say because I've heard the same thing. Whenever people do this in Silicon Valley a lot, where they talk about TAM, which is total addressable market, and it's really common in bad pitches. We used to get them a lot for esports stuff. When you talk about the TAM, you're basically saying like this is the entire opportunity space, and it'll be like, the total addressable market for water is 6 trillion. If we get even 1% of that, we're making 200 billion. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you're not gonna get 1% of that. It's bullshit. You have nothing to do with that giant market. You're not adding any value. Yeah.
I just think, it's hard to push something forward. Kind of has to be organically viral. So for those reasons, I'm out.
First of all, this could be a hobby, which could be great. You can grow into something big. Fubu was a hobby for me at first. I think it's a great hobby that may grow into something amazing. It just may be too soon for me.
It's funny when there's only one shark left and you look at them hopefully and you're like sweating, and the first thing they say is this could be a hobby. That is not what you want to hear on your last shark. This product is absolute awful. Awful.
So I'm out.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
thank you.
Good luck.
There's no question that the Sharks missed out on a great opportunity. We are going to be the next mention the bench and Alf in the show.
There is a question though, right? You can't say there's no question. There's a little bit of a question. Switch Witch Shark Tank. Let's see. Still in business, though the lack of a proprietary name and trademark has hurt the business. There are at least 2 other similar knockoff companies doing the exact same thing. Yeah, I don't know. No deal, no revenue numbers, but they're still in business. It might just be a hobby.
Check it.